Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Donahoe. About the time that back to school night occurs, it's probably halftime of the freshman football game. So thank you very much for participating with this video format. I'd like to give you an idea of what we do in science each day and just let you attach a face with the name of what we're doing in earth science. It all begins right here, otherwise known as room 146. We have a very nice setup in here. A lot of room, normally filled with a lot of very eager earth science students. They would come in and have this perspective of taking a seat. And let's see what happens just about each day. We'll begin in the front of the room with what we call a reminder board, where all homework assignments are posted. You'll find we won't use Google Classroom a whole lot this year. That's a great tool for remote learning, but we're back in person, so we'll do our things in person. We expect your sons and daughters to have an assignment notebook of some type and write all their notes from the assignment board that they see every day. Let's check out the room a little bit. There's a lot of things in the room. Got a whiteboard. Up here in the front, please meet Lassie in the driver's seat and Brock in the back seat. They'll help your children learn a whole lot about earth science during the course of the year. A lot of things in the room based on what we're going to learn about. Also in the front is what we call our coordinate cabinet. Each of your sons and daughters has his or her own set of coordinates of latitude and longitude. They visit it every day to place their electronics and cell phones in there. It's our daily practice with coordinates. Many things in the room. Let's just say hello to my sons with my wife Krista here in town. Many years ago, they're now 22, 24, and 26. So time flies, as you know. Course is called Earth Science. It should actually be geology, astronomy, and meteorology. All three of those courses in one are things we're going to cover during the course of the year. Here's a barometer we'll be using very shortly in the study of weather and meteorology. Got a lot of cards from over the years that have an earth science theme. Like to hang them up as a display in the back here. A lot of different rocks we'll be getting to shortly in our study of minerals and rocks in geology. Even some that include fossils. Again, we have some large classes and plenty of room in this great environment to be moving around, including a lot of lab type work. On the door of some of these cabinets, it's almost like a diary that shows what topics we're going to cover during the year. As you see, there are quite a few. I have typically found, and this is my 36th year of teaching earth science, that it's not overly difficult material, but it's comprehensive and moves along quickly. As long as your sons and daughters stay up and pay attention, they'll do fine. Got a recording barometer right here in our supply station. We'll be analyzing these barographs when we do weather. And objects you might expect to see in science classrooms. And we're back where we started. Also in the front is our laboratory cabinet. You'll recall from Living Environment that all students are required to meet a minimum of 1,200 minutes of lab work in order to qualify for the state regents exam. We keep our labs in here, update them all through the years, and we rarely have a problem with meeting that requirement. That about sums up our brief tour of what we do here in the world of earth science. I'll tell you that shortly you can expect grades being posted on Parent Portal and a progress report coming home from your sons and daughters. So far, we've had an awesome time here in Earth Science, and we expect to continue doing the same thing. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And of course, please email me with any questions you might have. Have a great rest of your day or evening.